Alright, today, man, we are reacting to this 100 men versus one fucking gorilla conversation, bro. Matt Walsh covered it. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna hit this shit on the head. Just my quick little opinion on that. Ain't no way in fuck. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way in fuck 200 men beating one fucking gorilla. You know what I'm saying? I hear all these people talking about, oh, you get Ronnie Coleman, you get all these swole fucks, these IBF, FF pro bodybuilders. No, nigga, not 10 Shaqs, not 10 Wimby. No, none of that. My nigga, do you know how tough a fucking gorilla's skin is, nigga? You can't punch a gorilla. You can't kick a gorilla, nigga. Like it's absolutely insane. I don't see where people get the gall, the confidence, saying that we can beat a fucking big ass gorilla, strong, cock, buff, swole ass gorilla. Ain't no way in fuck no human, no amount of humans is taking on a fucking gorilla. Oh God. So without further ado, we finna check out Matt Walsh, see exactly how he feels about this specific subject.
I think a lot of people overestimate gorillas, frankly. Here's another thing that we're gonna talk about because, you know, this is my show and I can talk about what I want. So there's because I've been thinking about this, and there's a very viral tweet that was posted a couple days ago. I don't know if you've seen it, but it has like 280 million views. Okay, 280 million. Last night I checked yesterday, so it's more than that now. Probably 300 million.
Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? Like, you can't, to me, bro, you can't really predict virality or like shit that's finna take off. Who the fuck would have thought somebody asking the simple question as if 100 men versus one gorilla would be like the #1 thing talked about in fucking America? You know what I'm saying? That shows where America is as a people. You know what I'm saying? That we let this shit at the top of the algorithm. You know what I'm saying?
It's from an account called Dream Chasin' Mike. And the tweet, which has sparked intense debate and controversy that lots of people have chimed in on, it says this: I think 100 N-words could beat one gorilla. Everybody just got to be dedicated to the. So that's it. That's the tweet. That's the post. Got 280 million views, 9,000 comments. A man who claims that 100 men of any race, I assume is what he meant, could beat one gorilla in like a fight. And I've thought a lot about this. I've contemplated, I've deliberated, I've done hours of research over the past day or two. That's not even a joke, actually. I actually have. I've looked into this quite a bit. Learning a lot about gorillas. I've learned a lot of gorilla facts, just thinking about this. Most people are mocking this man for making this claim. Most people are claiming that he's insane for thinking that 100 men could beat one gorilla. But I'm on his side. I think he's right. You know, in a hand-to-hand fight to the death between 100 men and one gorilla, I'm putting my money on the men. I am. Now, there's a lot we don't know here. Okay. I mean, a lot.
I don't see how one could even say that, Mr. Walsh. You know what I'm saying? I don't see how one could even say that. What are the circumstances in which 100 men can get the best of a fucking gorilla? I don't see it. I just don't see it. No guns, no knives, no weapons. Just his fist versus our fist. His feet versus our feet. I just don't see it, man.
Has not been stipulated. For example, his scenario doesn't even actually stipulate that these are unarmed men. So, I mean, if they can use weapons, if they can use a gun, then it's over in 10 seconds. But let's just assume it's unarmed. And then the 100 men, like, what kind of men are they? Are they men, or are they, Democrats? Is this 100 David Hoggs that we're talking about? If that's the case, I would not bet on 100 David Hoggs to beat a spider monkey, much less a gorilla. If it was a tree squirrel and 100 David Hoggs, I'd put my money on the squirrel. But if we're talking about just normal average men who weigh more than 82 pounds, then I'll take the humans in that matchup. I really will. And here's why. You've got to assess our advantages and our disadvantages, right? And we do have disadvantages. The average male silverback is going to weigh about 400 pounds. They're typically about 20 times stronger than the average man, or 200 times stronger than David Hogg. They can deadlift 1,700 pounds. They have a bite strength.
How does one know how much a gorilla could deadlift? You know what I'm saying? Did they put Did they put a bar in the middle of the jungle with 245s on each side, and then just set up a hidden camera, and then the ape, walked up to that motherfucker and deadlifted it? Or is this, you know what I'm saying? And I know we've came a long way. Science has came a long way. They've been able to figure out all these metrics and weird ways of the strengths of the, you know what I'm saying? But how the fuck do we know what a fucking gorilla can deadlift? You know what I'm saying? How do we know this? And I don't like how he just kind of like downplaying the gorilla. Like I just don't personally see a world in which 100 men can kill a gorilla. I just don't. Not with the hands. Not with the hands. I don't see it.
1,300 psi. Like I said, I've done the research on this. A pit bull, has a bite strength of 300 psi. Okay, so a pit bull can latch on. You can't get him off. A gorilla will just chomp right through your bones and take your limb clean off. Okay, a human's bite force is 162 psi. So you can't go bite for bite with this gorilla. You just can't. Gorilla's skin is like 12 inches thick. All right, so you can't even break the skin, much less break bones. So those are all the disadvantages, but what do humans have going for them? With the uncertainty surrounding tariffs, families across who the Russian makes, there's dependency from use. Angles get tired very quickly. Okay, they tire out. Like they've got a lot of force, they got a lot of anger, but they tire out. They're like they're like Amy Schumer running up a flight of steps, so they're going to get tired very quickly. And third, this is important. We have our wits, we have our minds. Okay, and this is the thing that I've thought about when I've, this is really what it comes down to. We have our superior strategic capabilities. So how do we do this? How do we bring down the gorilla? Well, here's how. Okay. First of all, you don't try to, I think when people imagine this fight, they're imagining 100 guys like pouncing on the gorilla all at once. You don't do that. You're not going to do that. It's like logistically, that's not possible. Plus you're going to sustain heavy losses. The first 10 waves of guys are getting ripped in half. So if that's the plan and I'm there, I'm in the back of the line. Someone's got to volunteer to be in the first, to be at the front of this, line. Cause I'm not going to be in the trenches on this fight. I'll be in the back. I'll be cheering you on. I'll be moral support, but I'm not going to be in the front. So that's not the way to do it. Here's what you got to do. You got to spread out. Okay. You spread out. You form a wide circle. Okay. Around this gorilla and a wide circle, play keep away. Okay. And he's not going to know who to attack first. Remember, the gorillas, they're stupid. They're smart compared to animals, but they're.
No, bro. See, I disagree, man. I disagree. Ain't no way in fuck you finna one by one try to send a man at a time at a gorilla. You're fucked. I was thinking the only way you even had a chance is if all 100 motherfuckers attacked this gorilla at once. He ended up killing like 60. The last 30 could poke at his eyes or something, you know what I'm saying? Spit on him or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But 1v1 is absurd. Matt?
And so you just play keep away. And the gorilla, he's going to charge at someone. You just try to evade him. He's going to charge at someone else. Back and forth. Play keep away. Stay spread out. Frustrate him. Make him tired. Do this for hours. And finally, when he's so exhausted that he can barely move, that's when the plan gets a little bit hazy, I'll be honest, because I figured out step one. Okay, defeating a gorilla, step one, spread out, make him tired. Step three is, he's dead. Step two, I haven't quite, it's a little vague, but I think really at that point, you need, 5 or 6 guys, not everybody, to jump on him first. I'd go for the eyes, gouge his eyes, try to blind him. And then when he's blind, now you've got a tired, blind gorilla, and that's when it's just a free for all. Everybody jump on him and just pulverize him, beat him to death. And it gets dark. I mean, when you really start to think about it now, I'm just like, it gets a little dark. It gets a little dark. So, now I'm just waiting for YouTube to demonetize me for inciting violence against the primate community. But that's, but I think that's basically how you would do it. But it could be done. It could be done. Because gorillas, look, let's face it, gorillas are not even the most, they're not the most, intimidating in the animal. I think a lot.
See, and if you saying gorilla's not that intimidating, bro, we have nothing else to talk about, my guy. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the video, though, Matt. No bad. I really appreciate the video. We just completely disagree on this, bro. 100 niggas, 100 men, 100 Shaqs, 100 Jokic's, 100 fucking, I don't fucking know, big shows. Nigga, we have no chance. We have no chance unless we can use weapons. We have no chance of beating a gorilla. You know what I'm saying? There's just no way in fuck. But it's a quick little video, bro. Like, comment, subscribe. Give me some more video ideas right down below in the comments. I'm dropping multiple videos today. I'm dropping multiple videos today. I swear to God, I'm grinding. So like, comment, subscribe. Fuck with your boy.